you listen to that wind out there?
Yeah. A lot of loud wind there, Pop. I can still watch you move.
Rascal.
Ah, check.
I should hardly think he'd come out tonight in that menace stirring outside.
You're so terrible.
Checkmate.
Well, that's the worst of living so far out, isn't it? All the beastly, slushy, out-of-the-way places to live. This is the worst. Where is Morris?
Never mind, dear. Perhaps you'll win the next one.
Too right, I will. I could do it. I could do it. Nobody's on my side.
I'll set the game up. I'll set the game up.
There he is. Clean it up, boy. Clean it up.
Just let him in, Father.
Morris, is that you? Come on up, don't mind the dogs. Herbert, Mother, may I present my good friend, Sergeant Major Morris.
It's wonderful to see you again.
The pleasure is mine. Hello there, lad.
How do you do, Sergeant?
Sergeant Major.
Sergeant Major.
Don't worry, I'm not in uniform.
Have a seat, Morris. Make yourself at home. Get some brandy, boy. Lovely.
Go ahead and pour.
It's a bit damp out there tonight, eh? So, Morris, tell us of your adventures.
Want to hear of India?
Yeah, the wars.
Pour me another. I was done with India then.
21 years of it. When he left, he was just a slip of a youth down on the docks. Younger than you are now, Herbert.
He doesn't look to have taken much home.
I should like to go to India. Maybe just look round a bit, you know?
Better where you are.
Oh, but to see the temples and the jugglers and the fakirs, it's all so exotic. And you wrote me about a monkey's paw. What was that about?
Nothing. Leastways, nothing worth hearing more about.
Monkey's paw?
Well, it's just a bit of what you might call magic. To look at, it's just an ordinary little paw, dried to a mummy.
Well, what's so special about it?
It had a spell put on it by an old fakir, a very holy man. He wanted to show that fate ruled people's lives, and that those that interfered with it did so to their sorrow. He put a spell on it so that 3 separate men could each have 3 wishes from it.
Well, have you had your wishes, Sarge?
I have.
Did you have your wishes granted?
I did.
And has anybody else wished?
There was another.
Hello, my friend. You found him.
Aye, lad. I did.
By Shiva. Let me look upon it. Huh.
What if you may?
A wish? That I'll allow for you. Curious. I honestly never believed the other one. Why such an object to represent our lust? For what is it meant for us? It's strange. But holding it, you can feel something.
Like a weight in your mind?
Yes. Well said, Morris. Truly, I wonder if it will work.
Well, we don't want to go wasting wishes.
So you believe?
The fakir was very convincing, but I don't know. Perhaps tomorrow, if you see that I'm a very rich man returning to my manor in England, then we both shall believe. What if you may?
A wish? That I'll allow for you. Truly, I wonder if it will work.
Morris? The other one?
Terribly sorry. The first man had his 3 wishes granted, yes. I don't know what the first 2 were. The third was for death. That's how I came into possession of the paw.
Well, if you've had your 3 wishes, it's no good to you now. Why do you keep it?
Guarding it, I suppose. It has caused enough mischief.
All right. Well, Sergeant, it was very nice to meet you.
Sergeant Major.
Sergeant Major, it was very nice to meet you. I got an early morning at work tomorrow, so Godspeed. That one dead.
Good night, Herbert. So, Morris, if you could have 3 more wishes, would you have them?
I don't know. I don't know. Hey! Let it burn, Andrew. Mark my words.
If you don't want it, give it to me.
No. I meant to throw it on the fire. If you keep it, don't blame me for what happens. Pitch it on the fire like a sensible man.
No. How'd you do it?
Hold it up in your right hand and wish aloud. But I warn you of the consequences.
Sounds like the Arabian Nights. Wish for 4 pairs of hands for me to attend the cooking and cleaning.
If you must, wish for something sensible. But the fire is where that thing belongs. I must be off. My train leaves in 2 hours.
Well, shall we call you a car?
No, the walk through the moors is food for these legs.
Well, thank you so much for visiting with us, Sergeant Major. It was a delight hearing your tales.
But my desire is it won't be another 20 years before our next visit.
Well, wait, my old friend, I'll walk you out.
Andrew, I shall feel guilty if you should hold on to it. Please.
Old friend. I may talk of it, but I will never go to India. Let this be my souvenir of that place.
Very well.
Morris, what did you wish for?
Things that can never be undone.
You do have a talent for a macabre tale, my friend, and no mistake.
Perhaps I will use it as a voice on the radio. Farewell.
Farewell, old friend.
You know, if that story of the monkey's paw's like anything else he's been telling us, I wouldn't put too much stock in it.
Sergeant Morris has a joker behind that owner's face.
I agree.
Oh boy, I thought you'd gone to bed.
Now, how am I supposed to sleep with all this talk of monkey's paw? Tell you what, do me a favour. Why don't you wish to make yourself an emperor, right? Because that'd make me a prince. Ladies love a prince.
Well, I don't know what to wish for, and that's a fact. Seems I've got all I want.
Oh, come on. Hey, why don't you just wish for something like £300, right? Because £300, it's a fair bit of money, but, you know, it doesn't make you greedy.
I wish for £300. It moved.
Bollocks.
As I wished, it twisted in my hand like a snake.
Yeah, sure it did, Pops.
It was only your fancy, Father.
Never mind. No harm done. Just gave me a shock, that's all.
We should retire.
You know what? You're probably going to find the money, like, in the middle of your bed, but then looking on top from the wardrobe is something horrible that'll be watching you pocket your ill-gotten gains.
Off to bed with you.
All right, I'll see you guys in the morning.
It's all right. It's all right. There's nothing there.
I never should have been tempted by that, Paul.
Morning. Nothing yet, Pop?
No.
Disgusting thing. I suppose all soldiers are the same. The idea of our listening to such nonsense. How could wishes be granted from such an object? And if they could, how then would £300 hurt you?
Maybe it could drop on your head from the sky.
Morris said the things happen so naturally, you can attribute it to coincidence.
Well, do me a favour, don't spend the money before I get back from work. Alright. You greedy bastard.
Go on with you.
Alright, Mum, I'll see you tonight.
Be good enough to bring me some flour back tonight.
Okay.
Be safe at the mill.
Herbert will have some more of his funny remarks, I expect, when he comes home. But Paul, Herbert will poke more fun at you for it.
Of course he will. He's my son.
I dare say, but for all that, the thing moved in my hand.
You thought it did.
I say it did. There's no thought about it. I just raised it up in my hand and I... What's the matter? Is that the bloke from Herbert's Mill? What's he doing here?
Good evening, madam.
Hello?
I was asked to call. I come from Mon Meggins.
Would you care for some tea?
No, thank you.
Good evening.
Hello. Good evening. I was just telling your wife that I was... Thank you. I was asked to call. I come from Mon Meggins, the sawmill where your son is seeking employment.